Hey guys, it's 93 Rosalind and today I'm going to give you a cooking tutorial. It's going to be of chocolate chip cookies, so I hope you guys are excited. Alright, see you guys later. As you can see here, in here, I've got some butter. It's softened and it's chopped up just a little bit. Since it's so soft I didn't have to chop it up too much. And just some caster sugar. It is preferable that you use half caster sugar to brown sugar. So in here I've got about 75 grams of sugar, butter, and about half a cup of sugar altogether. Alright, so we're just going to cream these together. So if you don't know what that is, it's kind of pressing the butter into the sugar so that it all becomes kind of like a paste, a really smooth paste. It is kind of hard to do if your butter is too hard, so if you need to, you can microwave it slightly, but don't melt it. Just make sure that it's soft, just so you can kind of squish it quite easily. So I'm just going to do this and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. So about halfway through, it'll start to come together like this. You can still see that it's quite separate. Yep. So we're going to keep going. Keep pressing it in and mixing it until it comes together into quite a fine paste. Quite a smooth paste. And that's what it'll look like when it's creamed. It'll be a lighter colour than it was before, and it'll be quite smooth. As you can see, it's easily mushed up, as you could say. So then, slowly I'm going to add half a beaten egg. It's lightly beaten, and I'm just going to add it slowly, very slowly. So we're just going to add a little bit, and then we're going to mix it up really well. If you don't do this, it'll separate and it won't come together quite as nicely. See, it gets a bit slippery. The camera. Preferable to do this with a wooden spoon rather than a plastic one or a metal one. I don't quite know why. Just always done it. Always been taught to do it with a wooden spoon. It's going to start looking a lot nicer and a lot more like a batter consistency. So this recipe here probably makes about 8 biscuits, normal size. I will put the recipe up for the full recipe, which I have, which will probably make double that. I've only halved it because we're using a small oven today, so we can't quite cook them quite right. So here I've got about just over 3/4 of a cup of self-raising flour. Well, actually I've got plain flour, but I've added some bicarbs, baking powder to it, just to make it self-raising. So that's always a good tip if you don't have self-raising flour. Just add maybe half a teaspoon of baking powder to it, and it'll do the same job. So when you add this, it'll become a lot thicker, a lot creamier looking, but also become more together like you'd expect a biscuit to be. If you do find that it's a bit too much, you can always add some more egg. Maybe just a little bit of milk might help. So I'm just going to add, I think I've got about 1/3 of a cup of chocolate chips here. I'm just going to mix them in lightly. You can always squish them in a bit more when you make them into balls later. The dough is going to look a lot like this. It's not too solid, but it does come quite nicely together in balls. Alright, so I'm just going to make some balls and I will see you guys when it's done. So what we're going to do to make the balls is we're just going to get a spoonful, just roll it lightly in your hands so it makes a nice shape, and just press it down lightly, just like that. It'll spread out by itself really well when it's cooking, so just try to make them all a similar size and space them really well apart, because they will join together if you put them too close together. Make sure you got enough chocolate chips in each one. You can always just put one on top if you feel like you don't quite have enough. I did actually spray this baking tray beforehand with just a canola spray, so that's always a good idea so they don't stick to it. So with this mixture, to be honest, with the size that I've made, probably only get 6-ish, maybe 7 if you're lucky. So yeah, just make sure they're pressed down lightly, and then we're going to put them in the oven about 200 degrees Celsius for about probably 15 or 20 minutes in this oven, but it might take about 10 to 15 minutes in your normal oven. This one's actually a microwave cross oven cross stove top, so it takes a bit longer and you don't preheat it, so I guess that's why it takes a bit longer. So we're just going to set this 100 degrees. I'm going to put it on for 20 minutes and I'll just take it out when they go about golden brown. I'll show you an example of what they should look like in a second. So just put them in, start, and we're off. So this is what they should look like when they come out. See, they're quite golden brown, and they will be kind of soft when you first pull them out of the oven, but that's okay because they will harden up as they rest on the cake rack. So yeah, that's what they look like, and that's my tutorial, I guess. So I'll see you guys soon, possibly with another tutorial, and yeah, so see you guys, bye. Hey guys, I'm back. I thought that you might want to watch the cookie be eaten. So I've got my boyfriend as the guinea pig. Yeah?
Always.
MOT5.
G'day guys, MOT5. No, just kidding, I'm not going to do that for you. Thing I don't want to take over.
Dragged him away from his Max Payne game just to eat this cookie, so I hope you guys are excited.
I won, by the way. But anyway, so I'm getting picked on how to eat this thing.
No, just eat it. How?
I don't really eat cookies, okay, so...
He doesn't really like sweet things, but he tried the cookie dough and he liked it, so... You have to say you like it, even if you don't. I'm joking, guys.
Well, I have to like it because we have like a batch of them to eat now.
Yeah, I know. We have like 16 cookies to eat.
These are good and nice and yummy and chocolatey and... Is there black chocolate in there?
No, it's just milk chocolate.
Why is it black then?
Because it's just melted.
Oh, well, I didn't think white chocolate turns black. Okay, well...
Brown.
Yeah, brown. Sorry. I don't know how to say
Milk
it.
chocolate. It's not white chocolate. It's milk chocolate.
Oh, right. I always thought milk meant white.
I am recording this.
I know you are. Okay, good.
Alright guys, so he likes the cookie. So we got positive reviews. So if you guys want to try it at home, I'll put the recipe up and you guys can watch it. Alright, see you guys.